Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason and today we're back with some more Distant Worlds universe. Last time, we'll say our war with the Tegans escalated, and as we can clearly see here, you know, we are losing some of our ships. Looks like the whoa, that was part of the Loros Defense Force. Alright, so I guess, let me see, where is Loros? That's over here. So it looks like, you know, some of the, we'll say some of the ships from our Loros defense fleet are coming over here to sort of assist with the defense of this system, the Orzum Prime system, where basically we have one planet and the Tegans have one planet, and the fighting here is fierce. Now, what I did is we do have the Desolation Moon fleet, and I've ordered them to stay in orbit above Orzum Prime 2, because I feel like this is a more advantageous sort of defensive position. You know, we've got the defensive base here, and we're building a second one now. Now, I don't think this base is going to be built in time to help repel the assault, but, you know, it's there. So what we're doing, what we're going to do is, in this episode here, we're going to continue our, we'll say, our war with the Tegans. We're going to try to take them down. Now, I did get a message just a second ago. Trade deal. They want to end the war if we give them a mining station. No, I don't think so. Our attempted invasion of the colony Ralden 5 belonging to the Nextilian Union has been defeated. I suspected that was going to happen. Alright, so right for the time being, I'm going to try and trust my, we'll say, Desolation Moon fleet to sort of stay close to Orzum Prime 2. I'm going to tell them to patrol around the planet and try to stay around here. There's enough Tegan ships here that I don't think they're going to go flying off to fight elsewhere, because, like I said, I want to be fighting on the planet where they can have the support of the spaceport and the defensive base. Now, defensive base, okay, it's still retrofitting, so technically, I don't believe it has the shield recharges on it yet. However, the large spaceport, oh yeah, that one's still retrofitting as well. So they're not going to be getting their shields recharged just yet, but we still get the benefit from the added firepower, the fighter support coming from the base, from the, you know, the two different bases. So yeah, we're gonna sort of hold up there and we'll say try to defend from that location. Now Ralden 5, where is Ralden 5? That is up here in Tegan territory. I just want to see. Where is Ralden 5? Is that all the way up here? I'm trying to figure out where Ralden 5 is. You know, maybe it's over here where all of, you know, my other ships are, you know, like Strike Force Echo, for instance. So let's see, Ralden 5 was able to repel the attack. They still have 505, we'll say 505k as far as, we'll say, defense goes. So, let me see, do we have any spare troops here? We do not. Okay, now that's not good. That's not good. We've got this system here, we got this planet way over here in Nextilian space, and it's got hardly any garrison. We've got what? One group here. We're gonna go ahead and recruit maybe 2 troops here in the meantime, and we're gonna go ahead and build a. We have a fortified bunker already, but let's go ahead and build a. What am I looking for? Troop cloning facility. Because, you know, the troop cloning facility is one of those things that I find is really, really helpful when you're far away from your own territory. Now that we're sort of building up, we're gonna be building up our army there to try to get one planet. I want to get one planet before we sort of declare peace. We'll say we're declaring peace. I also need to keep an eye on this system here. I want to be able to. That's right. I wanted to capture Daedalus 1. Now, how is Daedalus 1 faring right now? It looks like it's still pretty well defended. This here is the. It's not actually one of our fleets. These are strictly floaters. Where's our nearest strike force? I know we had one that was basically their job. Oh, Strike Force Delta, and I think they've moved off to provide some, we'll say, defense over in this system here. They're fighting against the, looks like the 64th fleet. Oh, they took over one of our planets. Well, that's just not going to. That's not gonna. I'm not cool with that. Okay, so Strike Force Delta, when you guys are done, I'm gonna go ahead and queue them up to try and begin, we'll say, another invasion of Daedalus 1. So we're going to go ahead and control right click, and we're going to say, Q next mission, prepare an attack, Planet Daedalus 1. Now, what planet did we lose? Colony lost. Go to location. All right, well, we lost this one here, and we will be able to get this one back. What I need to do... Oh, that's one of our junction points, too. I don't like that. We did have Strike Force Bravo coming over here to sort of reclaim one of our planets last time. So, let's see here. Strike Force Bravo, where are you on my hotkeys? Strike Force Bravo. Where is Strike Force Bravo? Oh, are they still en route? No, they're right here. They're in there. They're in system, but they haven't. Wait, have they dropped off the troops? Kanatar 1. Okay, yeah. So they've already dropped off the troops. We will have that planet back under our control shortly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get Strike Force Bravo to go ahead and pick up the troops afterwards. After we've gone ahead and taken the planet, maybe established a garrison, and then what we'll do is. Grab those troops and head back up to sort of reclaim our the planet we just lost. So that's kind of we'll say the plan. I'm going to be needing to jump all over the place today. I don't want to make another, we'll say, huge mistake like I did with the losing the Desolation Moon in the first place. Strike Force Alpha, what are you doing? Let's go ahead and automate you guys, and we'll tell you to attack anywhere. Like, we've got so many targets of opportunity. Why don't we go ahead and let's see, where is Strike Force Alpha? They're all the way over here. You know what? Let's pull them out. Let's actually send them over against the Tekans. We'll tell them to go after some of their mining operations and stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna bring the, actually, you know what? Let me see. Is there a closer target? Kanatar 1. Oh, there's Tekans up there? Sure. Get Strike Force Alpha up here. Like I said, I want to be damaging the Tekans, because I'm seeing these messages coming up, that we're under attack. Like, for instance, right here, it's one of our frigates. I know there was a message earlier about maybe one of our mining bases. So they're going to be trying to damage our infrastructure, and that's something that we have got to stay on top of. Now this is actually, wait, this is a dotted line. Oh, that's right, we've got another planet in this system. All right, let me see. Are you well garrisoned? You've only got, you don't have a whole lot, do you? Let's do we have a planetary defense force? We do have a defense team. All right, so we'll grab another infantry squad. Slows Van 9. Oh, we just took that back from pirates. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and try and recruit some more troops. And try to actually get some space control. We are outnumbered here, but if we can... we already have what's considered space control. Hopefully we can sort of train up some more troops in the meantime, but it looks like this here is a troop transfer that might be dropping off more troops on planet. And if that is the case, we're going to be losing this planet as well, because, yeah, this looks like we're going to be losing another planet. And this here is actually not to the Tekans. This will be from the Naxilians. All right, so basically, our forces are finally starting to be spread a little bit too thin, and as a result, it's opened up the opportunity for the Naxilians to actually go on the offensive a little bit. That's not great. I'm actually considering just going ahead and allowing for peace at this point with some of the with say maybe with the Naxilians. Let me see, who is the strongest? The Naxilians are definitely the strongest. They're the closest to victory. So, and let's see, where is the Daedalus Technocracy? They're down in 6th places. They're still pretty formidable, but they're not quite as high. If we look at military strength, the Daedalus Technocracy is stronger. So I'm wondering if, we're going to take our one shot. We're going to try to take Daedalus 1. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking because they're the stronger of the two. This is gonna be really weird. Because they're the stronger of the two, I want to take them on. Actually, I'm not sure exactly. I'll need to think about that a little bit. Capital ship. The blue system is under attack. All right, okay, so we got Canatar 1. Awesome. So why don't we go ahead and get Strike Force Bravo? Where are you guys at? Strike Force Bravo. Come on over here and load troops. Now, what I'm going to do is make sure that Canatar 1 has a garrison. So Canatar 1, where are you guys at? Troops and characters. We got an armored attack force. You know, that's probably not... You know, it's fine. We'll garrison a special forces and an armored attack force, and then we'll have we'll go ahead and recruit 2 more sort of Tegan. Actually, I think we already started recruiting them. We'll go ahead and make sure that they become part of the garrison when they're done. Okay. Let me see. Canatar 1 and what was I doing? There's so much going on right now. I'm trying to keep track of it all. Let's see here. So, Canatar 1. Okay, we're going ahead and we're loading the troops in with Strike Force Bravo. Strike Force Alpha is en route over up to Walker Minor. Slows Van. That's right. Let's see here. Yeah, we are losing this planet. That is unfortunate. Hopefully some of the hopefully by recruiting some more troops, we will be able to hold them off. You know, because the fighting does take time over, does take place over time. So if we can go ahead and field more troops before they're able to destroy the old ones, there is a chance that we can go ahead and still push them back on this planet. Even though we are losing by quite a bit, or at the very least we can slow them down. Because I don't feel like losing my planets here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check over what's the status here on in this system. So it looks like some of my ships are, they're currently trying to deal with the planetary defenses because the Tegans have gone ahead and they've, because they've managed to take one of my planets, they've actually been able to take, our, the defensive batteries and everything, which means they actually have our technology. That's actually going to make this a really brutal fight because we're in essence fighting against an equal enemy. Okay, Irrelevant system. Wait, so where are they? The Naxilians are going to be heading towards the Irrelevant system, and they're going to be heading towards this planet right here, which I'm not really too concerned about. We've got 229 on the ground. We have a Tegan defense unit. It's not the best, but we do have quite a few troops down there. So, good luck trying to take over our planet there, buddy. Or buddy, yes. I'm speaking to them as if they are a single entity. Okay, now, and they're trying to take over this planet as well. We'll go ahead and try to recruit a little bit more here, just to make sure and secure our defense of this planet. Orzum Prime 2 weapons platform. Okay, that's fine. I'm expecting a lot of fighting in the Orzum Prime system because this is kind of where the front line of the war between us and the Tekans are. Rotor Prime Collective. Those are the bugs, right? The Slukans. They're friendly with us. And they are at war with the Tekans. This is actually wonderful. Because I noticed there were some purple markers here. But it looks like the Slukans are taking advantage of the fact that we're fighting with the Tekans. They're taking advantage of that. And they're coming in to actually, take some shots at the Tekans as well. And that's great. Any sort of assistance that we can get is awesome. And it looks like we are going ahead and we are capturing quite a few of their ships as well, and that's good. That's good. Let me see here. Okay. How are things going over here? I want to get Dandalus 1, and then we're gonna go ahead and just we'll see. Declare peace. I don't think my was it Strike Force Delta, I believe? I believe Strike Force Delta is the one I queued up to come on over here. They're still on their way. Okay, that's fine. They have their mission. They're assembling, and they're going to go ahead and do it. Strike Force Charlie. I had told them to go ahead and refuel. Oh crap! They were trying to refuel when they got ambushed by the oh no, by the Nexilians. And since they're so low on fuel, I don't think they've got the power to. Well, at least they're close to this this planet, you know, so they can take advantage of the you know, the defensive batteries and stuff like that to try and cover them. But okay, so Strike Force Charlie has made it to a friendly system. And it actually looks like the Nexilians are getting chewed apart pretty badly. Okay, so they're going to be able to go ahead and get they're going to get repaired. Let's see. Where is it? Alright. Okay, yeah, we have this planet. This place is locked down. We will successfully be defending that one. Slow's van though. I'm very concerned about this one. I don't think. Yeah, we're gonna be losing this one as well. Darn it. Okay. Alright. Now, the Desolation Moon fleet is actually fully... looks like they're fully refueled, and they are engaging the Tekans. What I want to do is Orzum Prime 2. We do have troops on here. Clone Troopers, sweet. Desolation Moon fleet. I'm going to give you guys some new orders to go ahead and load troops. And what we're going to do is we're going to load troops here. Then we're going to come on over to Orzum Prime 1, and we're going to bombard the planet. We're going to basically nuke it from orbit. That's going to damage the quality of the planet, but it's also going to wipe out a lot of their ground defenses. Then once most of their defenses have been annihilated, we're going to go ahead and, we'll say, recapture the planet. Now, this does mean that the planet that we're going to be capturing is ultimately going to be an inferior planet because it's going to be damaged. We can restore that quality over time. As you just saw right here, I don't know if you were paying attention, but I noticed it. The quality was just at 92%, and I just saw it tick up to 93. So we see that the max is at 96. It's currently at 93. We're going to be knocking that down by quite a bit, just to get the Tekans off the planet, and then we're going to go ahead and begin rebuilding. I don't want. I'm not playing around with the Tekans. The Tekans are basically going to be getting the full force of my military just thrown against them. The only thing sort of sparing them at this time is the fact that I am fighting a war technically on 2 other fronts. So, you know, as soon as I can wrap up my what my objectives, we'll say, with the Nexilians and the Daedalus technocracy, I will be directing all of my attention solely at the Tekans, and I fully intend to. I want to wipe them out. Like I do not want any brown on this map at all. I want them annihilated. That is my personal mission. That is what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm setting out to do. Strike Force Alpha looks like it is getting close to Walker Minor. Let's see here. I don't even know what objective I necessarily sent them against. Let's see. I'm sending them against a planet. That's probably not... Alright, well, we'll see how this turns out. Actually, you know, we're probably going to be just fine here. You know what? Actually, Walker Minor 2. You know what? Strike Force Alpha might not have many troops on it. Let me see, we got, what, 58k. We can bombard this thing from orbit and knock it down to the point where I feel like our troops would be able to capture that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna have Strike Force Alpha annihilate everything in space, then we're gonna bombard the planet and then try to take it. Investigate ruins. Whoa, a data core recovered. Something, we actually found something. Some intriguing information in the navigational direction is pointing to coordinates, something. A location in the dead zone near the Daedalus system in sector, what is that, D10? D10, okay. Actually, you know what, let's go take a bit for that strike to happen. Alright, so we failed again in our invasion attempt. D, I think it was a D. Is it up here? No. That maybe it was an O. Element O. O10 up here, somewhere here. Okay, dead zone right there. So something over there. Well, we'll have to go ahead and investigate what that is. So Daedalus. Wait, Daedalus, was it Daedalus 5? I thought it was route. Wait, I'm confused here. What did we fail? Dandalus 1. Okay. Dandalus 1, did we send any troops there? Okay, yeah, we've sent our ships over here, but oh, don't tell me you dropped off like a couple troops and then decided to like leave. Well, no wonder they got defeated. That was the whole point of going prepare. I was kind of hoping they would all sort of converge on the planet all at once. Let's see. How are you doing, planet? It's like, yeah, we're slowly losing. Yeah, we'll need to get our troops back over there. Strike Force Bravo, what are you up to right now? You currently have no mission. You are loaded up though, so let's send you over to Slow's van. Slow's van. It's just a van floating in space. Yeah, I need to send you guys over here to assist with the invasion here. We'll go ahead and unload troops on Slow's van 9. Okay, perfect. I don't think they're gonna get there in time. It's possible they might, but while they're there, we can also go ahead and wipe out the pirate bases. Okay, we can do this. Our empire is admittedly pretty strong, and we're holding. Strike Force Charlie, are you holding up? Okay, yeah, it looks like they are holding their own. Awesome. Okay, so Strike Force Charlie will be able to join the fight soon. Strike Force Alpha is, yeah, they've fully engaged the Tekans over here. Strike Force Bravo, they're dropping off troops. Strike Force Echo, what are you guys doing? Huh. Alright, well, you should be making sure that we have the Ralden system, right? We want Ralden 5, so why don't you go ahead and maybe load some troops? I'm pretty sure we trained some over here at this place. Let me see. Yeah, we've got a bunch of clone troopers here. Alright, Strike Force Echo, get over here. Delta's got their mission, so Desolation Moon Fleet. Alright, so the Desolation Moon Fleet is loading up some troops on Orzum Prime 2. Looks like they've got everything that they're going to have. So now I just need to go ahead and give them the order to bombard the planet. There we go. So we've given the order to the Desolation Moon Fleet to come on over to Orzum Prime 1 and bombard the planet. Now the Tekans have got their ships all over the place here. I'm really hoping that yeah, these they look like smaller ships. We got like a destroyer, some frigates, troop transports. There's a civilian ship. Wait, I didn't want to invade Walker. Oh no! Don't tell me you used up all your troops. No, don't drop the troops off. I meant attack the spaceport or the defensive base, something. But don't attack the planet directly. I wanted to bombard it first. Ah, darn it. So now we've only got, what, 20k strength. Oh, wow, that's not going to be enough. That is not going to be enough. Now, Strike Force Alpha, let's see, where they're situated, they're kind of close to, actually, they're close to where Strike Force Echo is, so maybe we can, still have them bombard the planet, but then have Strike Force Echo come on over with the troops. Something like that. I don't know. Either way, like I said, we're still going to do some damage here. Yeah. All right, our forces are bombarding the planet. Apparently, yeah. Officially, you can see these little green balls being fired from the Ruinous Affliction. You know, very fitting name. And we are now officially, we'll say, bombarding the planet. So we're going to see that number start ticking down. You know, as more of our capital ships and more of our ships start surrounding the planet and raining down death. You know, we're going to see that down. We can see the quality's already gone down to 91%. Now, this is going to hurt our reputation, isn't it? Reputation. Yeah, we've got critical war weariness. But our reputation is still satisfactory. And I think that is in part because if we look at the Tekans here, their reputation is evil. So because they're evil, you know, the galaxy's a little bit more, you know, they're a little bit more willing to, we'll say, turn a blind eye to the fact that we are, well, we're doing what I don't like doing. We're killing civilians. You know, when I play this game, I like to try to be, you know, as measured as possible. I tend to be like, okay, you know, what's a reasonable response? You know, I don't want to hit civilians. You know, it's a government's fault. We want to be fighting the government, not necessarily the civilians here. But honestly, in this case here, it's like I was like, you know what? It's also a little bit for the channel as well. I'm like, you know, let's add a little bit of drama. Let's mix things up a little bit. Let's step outside of my comfort zone and do something that I don't normally do. And yeah, we can already see their defense is just dropping. This is beautiful. Well, maybe it's not beautiful, but it is kind of beautiful in like a very terrible way. Just look at that planetary bombardment. Yeah, and then basically once we've wiped out the majority of their planetary defenses, you know, killed half the population, then we're gonna go ahead and say, you know what? All right, it's okay now. We can go ahead and invade. And then we'll at least at that point we will finally have full control of the system. There we go. Yeah, we were dipping down into the 80% now. 80% mark. Yeah, this is it. And now this is so much quicker than actually trying to you know, overwhelm them and, you know, sort of build up the troops and, you know, do things the proper way. As a result, though, it also means that we're gonna have less of a reward. Because think about it. What are we really capturing here? We're going to be capturing a ruined planet. That's kind of what we're doing here, so... You know, hey, who wants a ruined planet? I do, because it still has the potential to get really great. There we go. 45, almost all the planetary defenders are dead. Oh, that's right, they are all dead. We're down to just the actual population. Okay, you know what? We don't need to continue bombarding. At this point here, I think we've bombarded enough. Let's go ahead and attack. We'll go ahead and invade the planet. So we'll say cease bombardment because I don't want to be hitting my own guys. But you know, I think we've hit them hard enough, and now it's time to just go ahead and take over the planet. Now they're not going to be happy. You know, they're definitely not going to be happy, so we're going to need to leave a decent garrison on the planet. You know, the population is going to try to fight back, but they've already lost, so there we have it. Orzum Prime 1 is now ours. Is it? Yeah, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and maybe recruit a few troops, make sure we've got a garrison. We didn't even have to drop off all of our guys. Leave the clone troopers on there. And they're happy. Look at this, plus 20. We don't have to deal with a rebellion here. Boom. All right, one planet under our control. I am now basically tasking the Desolation Moon Fleet with just destroying everything in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just automate them. Whoa! We have fended off an invasion on planet Slows Van 9. Did Strike Force Bravo make it here yet? No, they did it on their own. Go! Oh, good job, guys. All right, you know what? Strike Force Bravo, hold on. Just sort of wait in deep space for the time being. I want to redirect you. Okay, so Slows Van 9 is I need to build up a huge we'll say force of troops because we need to get these pirates off world. We're gonna go ahead and they're probably all going to die, but I'm setting them up as a garrison because I don't want them recruited. I just want a lot of troops to build up here, and then we're gonna go ahead and try and there we go. Awesome. Now, does Slows Van 9 have a defense force anymore? No, I believe their defense force was annihilated in the opening sort of salvos, in the opening parts of the war. Strike Force Alpha, how are you guys doing? Really? You guys are still fighting here? I had thought for sure that they would have wiped out the at least you know, the defensive base by now. I guess they got a little sidetracked. All right, so Strike Force Alpha is still doing their thing. Strike Force Bravo, they're on standby. We're going to be getting them to go do something. Strike Force Echo does have some troops. 267. What's the reputation of the Nexilians? Are they evil? Because oh, they're satisfactory. Okay, we're not going to bombard them. Their reputation has been satisfactory, so if we go ahead and we try to bombard them, things are not going to go so well for us. Honestly, I don't think we're going to get Ralden 5. I think what we should probably call a ceasefire with the Nexilians. Yeah, it's draining a lot of our resources. We do have this base here. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's talk to the Nexilians. You know what? We can come back and deal with them later. Hey, you know what? Why don't we end this war? Yes, enough fighting for today. We can carry on later if we feel like it. Sounds good. Alright, so Strike Force Echo. I would like you guys to get refueled and repaired. I need to redirect your, we'll say your efforts against the Tegans. Now, Charlie, you're still... What? Are you still fighting things? No? Okay. Come on. Go ahead and get repaired. Strike Force Delta. What are you guys doing? You guys have got a nice complement of troops, and you're going to go ahead and take another shot at Daedalus 1. What's the Daedalus Technocracy's reputation? They're satisfactory as well. Okay, so no Planetary and Bombardment for them. How many? Let's see, we got 685k strength. We're not going to have enough. Darn it. You know what? We need to. Wait, Daedalus. Don't we have a? Do we have? Yeah, we do have a planet in this system here. So, and we do have a bunch of troops. So why don't we get Strike Force Delta? You know, instead of going ahead and attacking right now, I'd like you guys to go ahead and load troops right here. You know, go ahead and grab some extra troops, and then that will help with the actual invasion of Daedalus 1. Remove military forces from system. Go to the Ralden system. See, here's the problem: is we have a planet here. So this is technically not just their system. So we're going to kind of run into the same problem we did with the Tegans with the Nexilians. This is going to turn into a nasty sort of spot over time. But hopefully, you know, we can keep things sort of peaceful until until the time comes when we're like, all right, that's it. It's time to deal with them. Who are these green people? Oh, I forgot about these guys. The Canareth Prime territory. So they've decided to come on over and join the attack against us. Okay. Well, that's very nice of them. Where's the Desolation Moon Fleet? Why are you guys refueling at Loros? What are you... No! De-automate! De-automate, you idiots! Oh, holy crap. So we left this Orzum Prime 2 completely undefended, by ships anyways. You know, at least the defensive batteries, you know, they pack enough of a punch that they should be able to deal with this, but come on, guys. Alright, let's see. Orzum Prime 1. We want to go ahead, you know, I want to go ahead and build a base above it right now, but I don't feel like I really can. There's a lot of Tegan ships nearby. And, you know, it's just any of our building projects are going to be destroyed before they really get off the ground. So, yeah, I need to get the Desolation Moon Fleet back here so they can sort of clear the skies so that we can go ahead and start building up this system. Strike Force Alpha. You guys seem to be struggling with this system. I don't know why that is. Why are you guys having such a hard time here? Now, let's go ahead and take a look. I'm curious about military strength. I can't remember where the Tegans were, but it does look like we may have knocked them down by a bit. Economically, they're still pretty big. They are... Where's the Tegans? They're an 8th. I don't remember what they were at before, but... Alright, well, you know what? We didn't really make any, we'll say, huge progress. Actually, I don't think we made any progress towards our victory conditions in this video, but we did go ahead and take a planet, and I am out of time for today, so we're going to have to go ahead and end things here, unfortunately. So, we're going to go ahead and save this as LP88, because it's after our 88th outing. Holy cow, we've been playing this for a while. Dang. Those are some big saves, too. I should probably clean some of those out. Anyways... If you like the video, you like the content, and you would like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.